Bet €10 with Boyle Sports today and get €30 in free bets. Boyle Sports, bring it on.
Day 2 of the Punchestown Festival, and arguably the big race of the week in the shape of the Gold Cup. So many eyes here are on Sizing John as he bids to repeat his epic success at Cheltenham, in which he obviously beat Jack Adam, who takes his chance, and Coney Gree, who won the Gold Cup 2 years ago at Cheltenham, is back. What more does this race need, Niall?
Well, what more can it have, really? You know, like Coney Gree is a fascinating runner. Sizing John looking to become the first horse to win the 3 Gold Cups, Leopardstown, Cheltenham and here. And sure, everything Jesse is touching at the minute is touching the goal, turning to goal. So it's very, very hard to go against him. Jack Adam will definitely be suited. Now, we know by coming back to 3 miles, he had the perfect lead into Cheltenham. Didn't happen for him. He clearly doesn't stay. But Sizing John won't be inconvenienced by coming back to 3 miles either. So I can't. You know, you like to put a bit of value out there, but I can't, in this race, I can't see anything getting beyond the favourite. He's only a 7-year-old. He could potentially, and we always like to dream in this game, but he could potentially be a horse for the ages. You know, he's only 7, stepped up the trip, unbeaten since. He could be anything still.
And as well as that, he's been so consistent even when he was running over 2 miles. Now, I'm going to go against Niall, as I did a bit on Tuesday with Jack Adam. Again, just based on price, but it's very hard to disagree with what Niall is saying. Sizing John holds him on Cheltenham form. One of the races I've been looking forward to most all week is the 3 mile novice hurdle, where you have Penhill presenting Percy and Mona Lee, and you have a few others like Bon Papa obviously in the race as well. And what a race this could be, you know, 2 of the highest rated horses from the novice company coming out of Cheltenham in presenting Percy and Penhill. Where are you going to put your hat on here?
Noel O'Brien, I suppose, is regarded as one of the best handicappers in the world, and he is put presenting Percy as the top rated novice in Ireland. The way he won it, it's a big step up coming from handicaps into graded company, but the way he won at Cheltenham, he's more than a handicapper. We all know that now. It's hard to say if Phil Smith was right, but he looked fairly accurate in this one anyway.
It's hard to say he was right, because you just find it hard to say Phil Smith was right? Or?
That's it, basically. He definitely was. He definitely was in this case. Look, I personally think Mona Lee could turn the form of Penhill. Take presenting Percy over for a second. I think there could be a reversal of that Cheltenham form, but I think it'll still be for minor honours. I think presenting Percy, he could be a very, very exciting horse next season, but this season isn't finished yet, and I think he'll nab a grade 1 before we wind up.
And what's interesting, well, Pat Kelly said at Cheltenham that he wouldn't run again, but Pat is a bit of a character, and he obviously changed his mind with the grade 1 on offer here. I think Penhill might have his measure, but it's going to be a great race. And we're also on to the bumper as well, which is the 3rd grade 1 of the day, and another really compelling race, because Someday didn't run at Cheltenham for controversial reasons, and obviously then you had Polly Raw, who's coming into the race first time in a grade 1. Bring in Fahana, who obviously won the bumper, and then Carter McKay, who was pretty much fancy to win the bumper. What a race this could be as well.
This is going to be a cracker. Only 7 runners, I think maybe the smallest ever field for the champion bumper here, but it doesn't really matter because you really have a lot of quality over quantity. Hard enough to get a winner here this week, Johnny, but I wouldn't be surprised if Gordon Elliott had a 1-2 in this race. It's going to be fascinating to see what way the Trainers' Championship is by the time the champion bumper comes around, but I know Jamie holds Polly Ryan in very high regard, and I'm not saying it was a hard decision to get off him, because obviously you can't not ride a champion bumper winner, but I'd say he definitely would have preferred if Fiona had taken up her engagement in the mare's bumper instead. But look, what she did in Cheltenham is going to be proven to be an incredible performance or a fluke. I think it was a fairly incredible performance, and when you go back to her Fairy House run, like the way she absolutely bolted up that day, I think that suggests that she really is a bit special. So it's hard to go against her here. I don't think the ground is going to be any different here than it was at Cheltenham, so I can't really see what negatives there is for sticking with her. But I think Polly Roy is a very nice horse. He's going to be a very smart novice hurdler next season, and you know, Katie got the call up to ride a Gigginstown horse in this race last year and won it, and you know, she definitely has a good spin in it again this year, so it could be the hurl columnist battling it out in the champion bumper.
which will be very exciting, and some days a selection for me, just because I thought just carried a lot of confidence in the horse at Cheltenham before the withdrawal. Anything else on the card? I'm going to give Blast of Cooman in the first race, and also Polydam in the handicap chase. Have you looked at the undercard, Niall? What are you fancying?
Yeah, a lot of talk about Polydam. First run for Willie Mullins. I thought right down the middle ran a very good race in the entry. He'd have to have a massive chance. Obviously, with my connection with Philip Dempsey, I'll be hoping Mr. Diablo can bounce back from entry. He ran well there, and hopefully he can run well here. He won a bumper around here with Katie actually, and he's very impressive in Leopardstown. That's who I'll be hoping to win. But with Polydam and all the talk about him and right down the middle, I think it will be hard to beat.
The very best of luck today, and we'll see you for day 3 tomorrow.
Bet €10 with Boyle Sports today and get €30 in free bets. Boyle Sports, bring it on.